The NBA season is approaching, so what better way than to do an NBA season preview? So we're back here with another episode of the Hoopaholics podcast. Let's just dive straight into this thing with our NBA season preview. The first topic I'd like to get into is what will the East and West standings be, and as well as who is going to win it all. So, Austin, I'm going to ask you first for yours. We'll come back to me, and then we'll ask Nevi down below.
I guess I'll start from the top and just move my way down. This is for the Eastern Conference. 1 seed in the East, got the Boston Celtics.
Okay.
The 2 seed, I got the Bucks. The 3 seed. Now, after the first two, it gets a little questionable. So I think there's going to be a lot of vary between us. But number 3, I have the Miami Heat. Number 4, I have the Cleveland Cavaliers. Number 5, I got the New York Knicks. 6, I got the Philadelphia 76ers. 7 is the Brooklyn Nets. 8 is the Atlanta Hawks. 9, I got the Orlando Magic. And 10, I got the Toronto Raptors over in the Eastern Conference. So now for the Western Conference, I'm starting it off with the defending NBA champs, the Denver Nuggets. I got to have them sitting atop the West for sure. The Phoenix Suns, I got going number 2 in the West. Number 3, I got the LA Lakers. Number 4, I got the Sacramento Kings. Number 4. Number 5, I got the Golden State Warriors. Number 6, I got the LA Clippers. 7, I have the Dallas Mavericks. Number 8, I have the OKC Thunder. And then 9, I have the Grizzlies. And number 10, I have the Timberwolves.
That's not bad. All right, cool. So I like it. Let me ask you a few questions before I hop into mine. So you had the Heat at 3. You think the Heat go up that far this year in the standings?
I think last year was a fluke in the regular season. I
think they had a fluke for sure, but 3 is pretty high though. Especially you got Cleveland, you still got Philly. I know we were ragging on them last week.
Cleveland is the only team I have in the conversation in that next tier with the Heat. I mean, Philly's there too, but as far as the only guys who I'm considering for that 3 spot was really just between the Heat and the Cavs. I don't really have anybody else pushing that high.
Cool. And then also, for everybody watching, we didn't do the whole standings. Obviously, you probably could tell. The bottom feeders are the bottom feeders. So, Nebi, did you have any reactions to Austin's standings at all? Anything you wanted to point out, or should we just move on?
I don't know if the Heat are gonna make that big of a jump in terms of seeding.
It is a big jump. It is a big one, but
I just wanted to put this into perspective real quick. In parentheses, right next to the Heat at number 3, I did write bias. I just want to put that out there.
Hey, we all got a little bias. All right, well, I'm gonna jump into mine. Let's get it. So for my standings, I'm gonna start off with the Eastern Conference. I got the Bucks 1st seed, Celtics 2nd seed, Cavaliers 3rd seed, 76ers 4th seed, got the Heat at the 5th seed. I got the Knicks at the 6th seed. And honestly, I think that's kind of interchangeable depending how the season goes. I got the Hawks at 7. I got the Pacers at 8. I think with a healthy Tyrese Halliburton this year for the whole season, that they definitely get a play-in spot this year. I got the Nets at the 9th seed. I think Mikal Bridges is going to take another leap and just be consistently that top dog that we saw last year. He's really going to make a name this season. And then for the 10th seed, I don't know. I had a few teams. I could see the Bulls get in there. So I went with the Bulls. For my Western standings, Western Conference, I still got the Nuggets as the 1st seed. Got the Kings at 2nd. Got my Lakers at the 3rd seed. I got the Suns 4th. The Warriors at 5. The Mavericks at 6. Got the Clippers getting to 7th seed. I mean, we know their injury concerns and all that. They could get higher, but I got them at 7th for now. I got the Thunder at 8. I think the Thunder are going to make a jump this year. I think they get in the play-in. They could be even a higher seed, but I'll leave them at 8 for now. I got the Timberwolves at 9 and the Pelicans at 10. So, if you guys have any opinions on that, let me hear it. Let me see what y'all got to say about it. But yeah, that's my stand.
I'm not sure if I misheard. I'm not sure if you had them in here. I guess you probably didn't. But excluding the Grizzlies, is that correct?
Wait, I must have just erased it actually for an accident. No, I 100% had the Grizzlies in there. Yeah, so we would get bumped. No, no. The Memphis, I think I had them at like 5th seed because even though Jaws gonna be missing a lot of time,
don't get me wrong, I had them at 9, but I had them on my list.
Yeah, I don't know I think they'll still be in the playoffs, honestly. So yeah, no, that's definitely my mistake. We're gonna put them at the 7th seed for now. Drop the Pelicans out, I guess, and move everybody else down one. But yeah. I think they still make the playoffs.
Well, Ja's missing what? Like half the season, right?
Yeah, about 25 games. He comes back middle of December.
So how are they? I don't know. I don't think they're gonna win a lot of games without him.
Really? They've shown
done
last
it,
2 years that
I know
yeah.
they've done it, but they're going into this year without him.
One thing that makes a bit of a difference for them as well, which isn't usually the case for suspended players, is that Ja's actually going to be able to do all team practices and whatnot, work out with the team. He just can't be in the facility on game day or game time. So that's a big, because normally you're suspended, you can't be in the facility for the duration of the suspension. So that's a solid aspect that he'll be around the team and still getting the practice and getting the reps in.
But yeah, I don't know if you guys have any other opinions on that. If not, Neb, you got it. You can go ahead with your standings.
All right, so here we go in the East. I'm gonna go with Milwaukee as the 1st seed, Boston as the 2. A little bit of a hot take. I might go with the Knicks at 3.
Yo, crazy, because I considered that so hard and I didn't do it. But okay,
I'll put Miami at 4, Cleveland at 5. 6 is a little tough for me, but I'm gonna have to go with either I want to say the Sixers, but I don't know. This season might be tough, but I'm gonna throw them in that 6th spot.
Hold on, real quick. So you said so Bucks, Celtics, Knicks. Who was your 4th seed?
Miami.
Okay, Miami, and then you had who at the 5th seed?
The Cavs.
Cavs. All right. So then you got Philly at 6.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Hawks at 7. The Pacers at 8.
Okay, you and I are alike right there.
The Raptors at 9 and the Bulls at 10. Pending that DeMar is still.
I forgot about the Raptors.
I got the Raptors at 10 on mine.
Yeah, I'd take the Bulls out, put the Raptors in for mine because I like the Raptors more than them.
The Raptors are poised to make a trade though. That's the only thing that I'm a little worried about.
You can have a little poison pill later in the season for sure.
All right, Ned.
Out in the West.
Yeah, let's hear.
What? Do you guys any comments on that?
I'll let you go through your West, and then I'll come back and kind of react to both of them. I'm actually writing it down this time so I remember all your guys' or at least Ned's picks here.
Out in the West, we're gonna go with the defending champion Nuggets.
Right.
As the 2 seed, I'm gonna go with the Suns. 3 seed Lakers. 4 Kings. Or no, I'm sorry. 4 Warriors. 5 Kings.
Think the Kings drop off that far?
I mean, it's 2 spots. I don't think it's that much of
a
fall.
Oh wait, they were 3rd last year. Were they?
Yeah.
Okay.
They slipped out last second,
And they were also close around last year. Like the difference between like 3rd and 5th is like 4 games or something.
Right. Yeah.
All right. So then here out at the where am I at? The 6th seed now? Dallas with potential to go up as high as 3. 7, we're gonna go with the Thunder. Maybe a little bit of a stretch, but
no, I mean I had them 8. I think they had the potential to be in the playoffs, honestly. Right. So like to really be a solid 6 seed, right? Like in that.
And then at the last spot, the 8th spot, I'm gonna go with the Pelicans.
What about so you don't have a 9 and 10?
Yeah,
like the play-in.
9 and 10.
Because you did not say the Grizzlies yet. You didn't say the Pelicans yet. You didn't say the Timberwolves yet.
Right. The Pelicans were my last seed.
And actually, you didn't say the Clippers either.
Oh, I didn't say the Clippers.
Yeah, so right now you got Nuggets, Suns, Lakers, Warriors, Kings, Mavs, Thunder, Pelicans. Still no Clippers, no Wolves, no Pelicans. The West is tough, man. It's not saying the West is so tough, bro. It's loaded, honestly. Sheesh, it's a tough choice.
I'm gonna have to put the Grizzlies in over the Pelicans at that 8th spot. So then I'll put the Pelicans at 9 now.
All right.
And then between them, I'm a little hot take. Spurs gonna be fighting for this play-in spot.
Okay, Spurs. So wait, hold up. You wasn't that high on Wemby though. So that means Wemby's balling if they up there.
They're gonna be like the 10th seed fighting for it, but yeah, they're gonna be good.
Okay.
Not good, but like they're gonna be one of those young teams that fight. They're gonna play tough.
This man Wemby dunked on Thomas Bryant from outside the restricted zone yesterday.
Yeah, that's so ridiculous.
Crazy, he's crazy.
Nuts.
Like the stuff he does just looks so fake. Yeah.
Like his intangibles is like not from this world. He's unreal. Like it's 7'5" doing that, bro.
They took a screenshot of him stretching his arm over Thomas Bryant. They put the side by side with the picture of Michael Jordan from Space Jam, and it's crazy. Man. It's crazy how similar the pictures look. Like this dude looks like an alien.
All right, but Austin, you got any reactions to Nebu's list at all?
What are my first takeaways?
No, I was gonna say, wait, did you add the Clippers in or no?
No, I don't think so.
No,
Damn, you don't think they get in?
I don't know. This might be a tough. I can't count on them to ever stay healthy for a season.
But even when they haven't been healthy, they still been in playing at least.
Right.
Oh no, because like at least playing with having Kawhi and PG like on part time is still probably enough to get you in the playing. At least in my opinion, but I don't know.
I mean, that's crazy. You got more faith in Wemby than the Claw and PG.
Hey, I mean,
Hey, playing a whole season, definitely.
That was my biggest takeaway out the West for sure for Nets.
This might be the end of the Clippers here. I'm not gonna lie.
You think it's the end? I mean, if they don't make the freaking play, yeah, it's probably over.
It might be the end for them.
Yeah, it might be. It might be cooked over there in LA. Not the Lakers, but Clippers. They're making that whole $1 billion stadium just to not make the playoffs. That's crazy.
If they start off terrible, Paul George might get traded. They were already putting rumors out there that he was going to get traded earlier.
No, yeah, I mean, I remember seeing about those rumors for sure. But Austin, did you have any other reactions to Nevy's list, or do you want to move on to the next subtopic here?
Well, it's not necessarily a stretch by the pick, but I was just curious as to your feelings on the Cavs. You pushed them down to the 5th seed. Not that that's a low seed or anything, but what is your expectations of the Cavs this season for you to have them at the 5th seed?
Me putting them in at the 5th seed wasn't me necessarily thinking like they're going to fall off. It was more so that I kind of think the Knicks and the Heat are just going to play a lot better than they did last year during the regular season. Because the Heat were like the 7th seed. Or what were they? Yeah, they were the 7th seed,
Finished the 7th seed. We fell to the 8 in the play-in.
Okay, so yeah, I think they're going to be a lot better than that. Miami has one of the most to prove out there in the East, considering they've skipped out on so many superstar talented players to keep their guys, that they're going to have to prove that these are the guys that are worth keeping on the team. Otherwise, you're just wasting Jimmy Butler.
I was going to say I would push back on that statement a little bit only because of the fact that at the end of the day, it seems like it just came down to the Heat not having the assets to get any of these deals done. Like as much as it could have been like you offer this or that, I don't know, especially even the Dame deal. Like I don't know if you put every asset we had on the table that it was getting the deal done.
I mean, I feel like no, my bad. What were you saying?
No, you say that, but they were what the rumor was that they offered Tyler Hero and 2 firsts and that's it.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Tyler Hero and 2 firsts was the baseline, obviously. Yeah, and then it's salary filler, like whatever young guys they wanted to fill out. But that was the foundation of the deal. Which at the end of the day, that was the foundation of the deal. You wanted an extra first round pick if they could unlock it, but the deal was always going to be built around Tyler and then whatever assets Portland would have seen fit to fit around the rest of it, whether that be Duncan or Kyle or young players.
Well, I do want to transition us to our next subtopic here. Now that we got through the standings and everything, we're going to move on to who's winning it all. Prediction, we'll start off with Nebu this time and work back to me. Nebu, so who's your pick for winning the NBA championship this year?
I can't really go with anybody else other than Milwaukee. There's nobody else I can start to give an argument for.
I feel you. All right, Austin, let's move on to you. Who do you got this year?
Same answer. So I got Milwaukee. I got the Celtics 1 seed, but Milwaukee's winning the chip.
Okay. All right. Now, for me, my biased pick is the Lakers, of course. Now, my unbiased opinion is the Milwaukee Bucks. I have them as well. And now that we made our picks and everything, as far as winning the championship, last episode we kind of touched on other teams that can compete. So we don't really need to, delve too deep into that. But I do want to move on to the next subtopic of which team has the most to prove. So let's start off with I guess I'll start off this time. Teams who I think have the most to prove. I want to say that the Bucks are up there as one of the teams, obviously getting Damian Lillard and acquiring him. So there's a ton of pressure on them to perform now, but I also don't think they would be heavily killed if they lost like in the finals, for example, or they lost to the Celtics maybe in the Eastern Conference Finals. Anything before that, though, is definitely they're going to get some heat, some flack for that. Another team with a lot of pressure on them is the Phoenix Suns. I think that they have a ton to prove. Mainly, more so, I guess it's Kevin Durant in the essence of that. We've seen him as the guy now outside of the Warriors on like 3 different teams, and he's had a ton of help, a ton of talent around him, and has been yet to really get the job done. So I think he's got a ton of pressure. His window for winning is starting to close very soon if they don't, utilize this lineup that they got with Phoenix. I do think they have a good team. So that's another team I have. And then one more is I have the Clippers on here only because like Nebu touched on a little bit before about how like he thinks they're done. He don't even think they're going to make the play-in. So, all the the hype that's been around in the last few years. Everyone's always saying, "Oh, if the Clippers are healthy, man, you got to watch out for the Clippers if they're healthy." So I think there's pressure on them, but I would have probably the Suns and Bucks up there as the teams with the most to prove, I guess. Who do you guys have? Let's move on with Austin here.
I had one additional team, but I had an identical list. I had the Celtics and the Bucks. I chose two from each conference. Celtics and the Bucks in the East. I think for pretty obvious reasons, they made moves that have them considered to be the best teams in the Eastern Conference. So obviously it'd be a letdown to see anything other than that from either of those two teams. So they have, the biggest expectations, the most improved this season. I would agree with you. The Bucks probably more so than the Celtics, only because of the age difference there. And then when you go to the Western Conference, same thing. Suns and Clippers are the two that stand out, and it's for obvious reasons. You got some incredible talent over there that hasn't really panned out for the past few years. They haven't really been able to pull it together, and for all the same reasons you said, those guys really need to come in this year and prove something.
Yeah, 100%. So, Nebu, who do you got?
Like you guys, I also have the Bucks, or not the Bucks. I'm sorry. The Suns.
Right.
Suns.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna put Dallas in there. Dallas is in the mix
Dallas is true.
Luka and Kyrie, they have to prove that they can actually do something together. And that last season wasn't a sign of things to come forward.
Right.
Miami is also in there for me, as I was saying
Really?
earlier.
Miami. Okay.
They have to, because they've been so close
to
winning the championship, getting deep playoff runs. And consistently, they're not getting the star player. They're saying, we can do it without the star player. And now Milwaukee went out and got that star player. They beat them to it. So now they got to prove that, look, they didn't want to trade Tyler Hero for James Harden. They didn't want to trade him for Dame. They're not offering enough. They don't want to get rid of these other guys, these other role players, because they're like, this is our Miami guys. We want them to come up. They're really good system players. We don't need Jimmy's going to carry us everything. So Jimmy has to do it now. That's all you're giving them.
For sure.
Going out in the East, also the Celtics. The Celtics have to prove.
Yeah,
in the same similar.
I should have put them down.
In the same vein that this Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum combo can work because people keep questioning it, and it looked okay when they got to the finals. It looked like it wasn't going to be an issue, and then they flop out of the playoffs this year. Jaylen Brown's getting exposed now.
I would say he's been getting exposed.
that left hand's been exposed now, man. That left hand, bro. I don't know.
I like the guy, but man, that's just tough. You guys gotta prove you can play together.
I like those picks, Nebi. I do a lot. I like the other teams you mentioned that Austin and I didn't. That's definitely some good points you made. I can agree to everything you said. I think there's definitely a lot of teams with pressure on them this year, so it's a very competitive league right now, and I'm just so excited to get the season going. But with that, let's move on to our next subtopic of the NBA award predictions. We all love to make predictions. So actually, we're going to go back to Nebu. I'll let you start off with who you got for your awards.
So for my MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, I'm going to tie them together, and we're going to give them to Giannis. Okay. This might be the reckoning year of Giannis. Comes around, wins MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and a chip again.
Right.
Dame ascends into a top 5 player, or if he's not already. Sixth Man of the Year, depends on who else comes off the bench, but for the time being, I'm gonna give it to who's the guy on the Kings? Yeah, I should have written this down, man. The
guy on the Kings,
the new guy they just got, the guy who smacked like 143s out of 150. Yeah, I think he's gonna win it.
I mean, if he's hitting threes like that, he might be doing more than winning the Sixth Man of the Year.
Coach of the Year. Right. Coach of the Year might go to Nick Nurse.
Nick Nurse with Philly.
Yeah, I think he has the potential to do it with all the drama going on. If they tend to overperform my expectation of them being the 6th seed, I think a lot of people are already kind of putting Philly out of there, which rightfully so. Right. But if he can keep them together and keep them in contention, maybe be a top 2-3 seed in the East, I think he could win it.
I like that pick. And then still got, your most improved, got your rookie of the year, coach of the year, and then also they added the clutch performer.
Second year in a row I'm going to say this, but I'm going to speak it into existence. Tyrese Maxey, most improved player.
It's a good pick.
Hey, it's a good pick. I like it.
Clutch player? I don't know how to do that, because that's kind of who gets those situations in the regular season consistently. I don't know, because Dame to me is probably going to be one of the most clutch players this year, but
That's my pick.
How many close games are they going to be in the regular season?
I mean, yeah, but on any given night, anything could happen, and I mean, a lot of teams are talented. So
yeah, on any given night, they're both giving you 40, and you're getting blown out by 20.
Right. I mean, we'll see. Do you have a rookie of the year and coach of the year? The last two.
Rookie of the year is. Come on, that's kind of a lock. Give it to Wemby, provided he doesn't get injured.
Okay. And now, wait, you said coach of the year. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, you already said that. So wait, the clutch performer is kind of like you're gonna go with
I don't know who to go with.
All right.
I mean, I guess I want to give it to Dame, but I don't know if he's gonna get many chances to prove it this year.
Right. I got you.
I know this. I just wanted to throw one more in. I know it's not really like a mainstream award, but as far as exec of the year, do you think that's something to take into consideration? I think there's only really two teams to talk about. But
yeah, I kind of didn't have my take on that. What would your take be on that one?
I mean, me personally, I would have went with the Bucks, mostly because of the fact that the way that their cap sheet and their roster was set up prior to that deal going down, they didn't even look like a team that was in position to make a trade. So for them to have pulled off a trade that huge when I didn't think even a trade was possible.
Yeah, that was wild.
Big time moves. That
was wild. No, yeah, we can go.
My sleeper would have been James Jones though, because I think he did a really good job over in Phoenix this offseason, just shut people up with their issues.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Because I mean, he took a big risk, like obviously moving the whole roster off and getting Bradley Beal and all that. So I mean, I like what they got now. So we'll see if it ends up working out. I'll start off with my picks, then Austin will move on to you last. So for my MVP prediction, I have the same as Nebby. I got Giannis. I do think this is going to be a reckoning year, as he described it. I think the addition of Damian Lillard is just going to open up the floor for him even more. And I think we could see his best year yet. Defensive player of the year, I don't have Giannis, but similar to Nebby with Tyrese Maxey, I'm speaking it to existence. Anthony Davis for the Los Angeles Lakers will be the defensive player of the year. We're going to put some respect on my mans. All right, so we're going to go to the clutch performer. I picked Damian Lillard, but like Nebby said, there could be a lot of blowout games from them, but we shall see. I'm picking Dame time, and when we know what's up. Most improved, I got Mikal Bridges. I think that he will continue on from what happened at the end of last year with Brooklyn. I think especially if they also get a play-in spot. I know that doesn't really always matter as far as most improved player, but I think he was averaging like 26 a game with Brooklyn. And when he was with Phoenix, no one even thought that he had the capabilities of doing that. So I got him. For six man, it depends if he comes off the bench, but I got Chris Paul for the Golden State Warriors. I think that if he's coming off the bench, he's going to give him a solid, probably 13, 14 points, 8 assists. So I got CP. Rookie of the year, Wemby. I got him going. For coach of the year, I got OKC head coach Mark Daigneault. I think that OKC had already improved like 20-something games before. I think they take another jump this year with all the talent that they have. And I think that he will end up winning the award, especially if they're in a playoff situation where they're one of like the top 6 seeds. I think that a lot of votes will go his way. So that would be my list for the award predictions. If anybody has any opinions, go ahead. But Austin, if not, you can go ahead and start.
I was just going to touch on one thing you said. I actually really, really, like you said, if he comes off the bench, I do really like the Chris Paul pick. I'd be interested to see him win a 6-man of the year award.
Depends if he's going to come off the bench, though. I don't know. I watched the preseason game. He was in there. The Warriors love that small ball lineup, but that is so small, bro. You have Chris and Steph at the 1 and 2. You're going to have, I don't know, man.
But some issues.
I think he's best fitted off the bench, though, personally.
More than likely. Yeah. But to get into my list, same as you guys.
I got a comment.
Go ahead.
Comment on, Anthony Davis has to play 60-plus games.
Hey,
65.
Hey,
to win
65 games. Yeah, he's good.
He's there. I don't think you believe that.
I will be honest. I will be honest. If he can play 65 games, there's no reason why he shouldn't be in the conversation.
He will play 65 games. Look,
speaking
the requirement is only 65, not above. He'll get 65. We're good. That's the goal this year. 65 games. He's got this. He's got this. We're good. Especially, look, if the Lakers want to make another title run and everything, and Anthony Davis over here talking about playing for Team USA, bro, you better have the knees, the ankles, that glass body in check. That's all I'm saying. All that, you better be good to go. You talking about playing for Team USA, focus on playing for the Lakers and getting the Defensive Player of the Year and then another championship. But anyways, Austin, let's see what you got.
All right. MVP pick. Very similar. It's Giannis Antetokounmpo.
All right. We all got Giannis. I like it.
Just clear cut. Defensive player of the year now. Put some respect on this man's
Bam
name, Bam
Adebayo.
Adebayo. Come on now. This
Bam
GM,
don't get enough respect.
this I don't know if it was a GM survey, an executive survey. They didn't even have Bam did not get one single vote for best defensive player in the year. Best defensive player in the league, rather. One single vote. That's crazy.
Matter of fact, I sent that to you. Hold on. Keep going, though. I'm just trying to find
Adebayo, though, defensive player of the year. This is going to be the year people recognize him and, recognize the impact he has because it's crazy. It really is crazy. Sixth man of the year. I am going to actually go with Emmanuel Quickly. I know he kind of struggled in the playoffs last year, finding his role, but I think that's something he probably went into the offseason and really worked on, figuring out what to do and how to play in that situation. And obviously we know he's a bucket getter and he's probably going to get a lot of touches with the Knicks. So I like Emmanuel Quickly for sixth man of the year. Coach of the year now. This is kind of going against what Nebu said as far as expectations of the Heat. But I'm going to take Coach Eric Spoelstra because I think the Heat will have a great bounce back season. And when the whole national media wants to talk about Gabe Vincent and Max Strus leaving and the Heat were left with nobody, if the Heat come in and surprise teams and can pick up a high seed, upwards of the 3 seed, I got Eric Spoelstra taking Coach of the year. Rookie of the year. No discussion. Victor Wembanyama. I'm just going to leave that aside. Don't need to talk about it. Most improved player. I did have Mikal Bridges, but since Jared picked him just for sake of conversation, I'm gonna choose Anthony Simons.
Yeah,
because
I like that.
Damian Lillard gone from Portland. We already saw what he did alongside Dame. We know that guy is also a bucket getter, and he's gonna have a lot more. He's gonna have a lot more touches this time around. So I think that's a guy that's really going to take a stage in the national media. And then clutch player of the year. Choosing another Heat guy, man. And this is because
how many Heat players are
this is because hold up. This is because year after year after year, there's one team that has the most clutch games in the league, and it's the Miami Heat.
True.
Miami Heat have the most clutch games year after year. My guy Jimmy Butler seems to show up in those moments time after time after time. So I'm putting Jimmy Buckets as the clutch player of the year.
I'm surprised you didn't have Jimmy for MVP. You didn't have Tyler for sixth man of the year.
He thought about it.
Bro, I could have had Tyler as most improved too. I thought about it.
Yeah, so just a few things, Austin. I just want to point out about your picks and everything. I guess I'll start off with, Coach Spo. I think it is pretty ridiculous that he's never won a Coach of the Year award. I think he's obviously due for one because I also believe he's the best coach in the NBA for what he's done time in, time out with the talent that he's been given. It's a testament to his greatness as a coach. Bam Adebayo as well, not getting any respect on that survey that I had sent you before, as well as Anthony Davis was not voted on there either. So two of our picks was not even recognized by a lot of them as the best defenders. It's just to kind of say what the list was. It was Giannis that they had. Then it was Drew Holiday, Marcus Smart, Draymond Green, Kawhi Leonard, Jaren Jackson, all voted as the best defensive players in the NBA before AD and Bam. Now, that's about what I have for your picks. Other than that, I do like it. We'll see. Neb, you got anything for them?
I'm just thinking how close you were to putting Jimmy Butler as the MVP.
Nah, Jimmy wasn't.
Yo, if the Miami Heat get the 3rd seed, though, like you said, I don't know. But Jimmy's never going to put up the regular season numbers.
That's the reason why. Yeah, he'll put up numbers in clutch time moments in the regular season, but he's not going to put up throughout the course of the whole game.
Yeah, he's not going to go play out Jimmy for 82 games.
Right.
The only other thing I would have to say is I think Spoelstra may be falling into the category of his expectations of how, like, everyone knows that he's a good coach. So something like drastic would have to happen considering he doesn't have a coach of the year. I feel like coach of the year more so goes to like who shocks expectations necessarily. And even though the Heat jumping from 7 to 3 would be a huge
jump. I was going to say that's a pretty big jump
as far as the standings, but record wise, I couldn't see Spo getting it unless they have like clear cut the best record in the East or in the NBA. Not saying that it's because he's not deserving of it or anything, but he just hasn't won it before.
But it's like, I feel like for him, almost it's as if the goalpost gets moved. Because like the Heat just had the 1st seed a few seasons ago, and they went to the Eastern Conference Finals, and like it was pretty much a lot of the same players on the team, and he didn't get Coach of the Year again. And then obviously back with LeBron and them. Now, he had a talent. That was probably during the days where it was like, oh, is Spo really a good coach? He's got all this talent. And, that's probably maybe why he never won it, even when they had, top 1, top 2 seeds and they won multiple championships. So I feel like for as good as he's been for as long as he has, and to never have one, it's just kind of crazy. Yeah, so I would love to see him win one. But like I am in agreement with you, Nebby. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I would love to see it. Definitely deserves one. But I think that's it for our awards. Anybody have anything else to say?
I like your guys' six man picks. I like those guys.
All right, but this was a great conversation for this topic, but let's move on to one of our favorite segments, Beat the Buzzer. Now, today's game, we're going to play, what is this? Oh, yes. So guessing NBA players only by their hair. We're going to get it rolling. We know how we did this last week. You guys have anything to add or no? We're good? Is there any questions? We know how it goes, right?
Wait, are we cheating this week or are we not cheating this week?
Not cheating this week. And Austin, I wanted to formally apologize to you because you 100% said LeBron before I did in that last podcast. when I went back and watched it, you 100% beat me.
Oh, just unplugged my headphone.
Now, I will say it was close, but you had it first. It was close, though. So, again, we might the same thing might happen this time. It's hard to judge in live time, but when I watched it back, you had it. So, all right, but we're going to run it through. Let's get it going.
Hi everyone, welcome to a new challenge. Guess the NBA player by his hair. You'll get 10 points for each correct answer. Don't forget to comment your results at the end of the video. Let's get started.
Steph.
I think that was Neb. That hairline. Oh. Jeez. That's Trey. Yeah, that lollipop head. You can't miss that. All right, I got 1 point. Maybe got 1 point.
Russ.
That's Russ. I think that was Austin. Why does beat got me
music cutting? Yeah,
He got me bopping over here. That's LeBron James. Good choice. That's 2.
Now you see that front fading away a little bit.
Yeah, nah, you can't even mistake that one.
He's looking old in that picture.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he is old. That's Embiid. I don't know. That was pretty close.
I feel like Neb and I kind of tied on that one.
Let's say Neb. Do 2. KD.
Yeah, that's right.
Say that. 3.
Oh, brush your head, dog.
I don't even know how many players they got on this. This is kind of long.
Hey, it's a pretty long video. Right?
I'd do like first to 5
He
points.
like he gotta take a shit.
It is like that's Butler.
Oh, that is Jimmy.
Oh, I'll take that one for me for sure. I got that one first.
I'll give it to you, but I think that was me though. But I'll give it to you. So I got 3. Austin got 2.
You're gonna have to hit the camera on that.
That's when we're gonna run back. Cause that is that one.
We got video evidence.
We gonna run that one back for sure. All right, so I got 3.
Jordan. That's James Harden. That's James Harden.
That is.
James Harden. That is Harden. Yeah, is that Brooklyn Harden?
No, that's him with the Sixers. Yeah, that's him for sure.
It is. Oh yeah. All right, also
that
I got 3. Now, what you got 2? That's Chris.
Yeah.
TP.
TP. That's me.
That's crazy. You asked me a question, so I'll be answering the question when it came up. That's
nah. You don't got
it. What do you think about? No, I'm like
AD.
Nah, that's Christian Wood. Nah, it's AD.
They not play Christian Wood in this, bro. They not play Christian Wood on this. That's fine. All right.
Definitely look like Christian Wood. Like
Joe?
Joker.
Joker.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm like,
but
damn,
what
I know
did you
who
say
it
the
is.
first time, though?
I said Joe.
Joe.
That threw me off. That's what threw me off. I was about to say Jokic, and I heard Joe, and I was
So
like,
who gets
Joe,
the point,
Joel?
though? I say Jokic, but Nebby said Joe first. So I
was gonna say Jokic, but
that's Luka.
Yeah.
Oh, see, look, keep asking questions. That's crazy.
I'm talking to you too. That's it.
Yeah, but when it's my turn to talk, that's when it came. That's when it comes up. Yeah.
Kyrie.
Kyrie.
First to 10, I guess.
What the hell is that face? Hey.
Pick the
Kawhi.
Kawhi. Oh, that sounded like a three-way tie. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know.
No, I feel like I might have. Like I might
Bro's
have
had
took that
them
one.
braids for the last 10,
I
15
feel like I might have
years.
took that one.
I don't know. Austin said you could take that one. I got 7 points. I don't know. You guys keep track.
I got 4.
Jason Tatum.
Tracy. Yeah.
Is it weird that I recognize them more by their forehead than their hair?
I don't know. I mean, not really.
Wiggins?
Yeah.
That is Wiggins.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
I was
got
gonna
that
guess Hassan Whiteside.
one. I was about to guess Jaren Jackson for a second, but that was Wiggins.
Cade?
Cat?
Cunningham?
Yeah, no, that is Cade. That
That's
is
Cade?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah. I didn't think they put Cade in this though.
Got 6 for me.
I got 8 right now.
I'm lagging behind.
Draymond.
Draymond.
That's me.
I think that was a tie. I don't know. I think that was a tie.
No,
at the very
no
least.
way. No,
I definitely
that's
said it
me,
the same
bro.
as
No
you.
way. That's me. You had the last one, so I gotta get this one.
You did. I don't know. You
Yeah,
got
of
a
course he
couple
got his
of
mouth
times.
open.
Yeah, he's like,
Zach Levine.
Fred.
Yeah.
Fred.
Oh no, that is Fred. Damn, I thought that was Zach.
Yeah,
No, that is Fred. You got that one. You got that one. That's Fred. Yee.
40 mil.
Jared Allen.
Oh, what the?
Is that me?
I feel like I finished it first, but we started
Yeah, I
saying
said
his first
Jared,
name
you
at the
said
same
Allen.
time. I said Joe. I think we said Jared at the same time, but we
Yeah, I don't know.
we'll cut that one
I
in
don't know.
time because I think we got there at the same time.
Clay.
Yeah.
Clay.
Who the
Headbang
hell
Clay.
is that?
Come on, I mean that's 10. How much longer is this video? Man, it's almost done.
Yeah, it's almost done. It's the
It's
end,
almost
man.
done.
Give me time to catch up. And then we'll end it.
I need a last minute buzzer beater over here.
Marcus Smart.
Smart.
I think I got to take that one.
I think it was the same situation that I finished it. He started,
Yeah, no, Austin definitely started that first.
yeah, he started that one.
So 8 for me.
Damn.
Oh wait.
Is this like the Ana the Kumpo brother? Like. Oh,
No.
Oh, RJ. I was not
Yeah,
guessing.
damn, we were not close.
I was not. That's Rudy. Is that Rudy?
Is that Rudy? I think it is Rudy. It looks like
Yeah,
Rudy. Yeah.
I think that is Rudy.
That hairline is. Weird. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's got to be Rudy.
Hey, he's a man who sends a lot of things back. Hairline not a.
Yeah. That's Tyrese Halliburton.
Tyrese, yeah.
We watch so much NBA to know these dudes by their freaking foreheads. I forgot what I have. I got like 12.
I think that's 12, yeah.
All right. Leave your
your
score in
score
the comments.
8.
Don't forget.
I'll take the dub on that one this time around, until next week. Now, after the Beat the Buzzer, we're going to move on to our latest segment of Keep It Short. So we're going to do a bunch of short form. Keep It Short is going to be for our YouTube shorts. So we're going to do a bunch of like quick hitter questions, have fun with it. So our first one, let's draft a starting 5 consisting of only Kevin Durant's former teammates or current teammates. So we have an entire draft board here. We're going to be looking through here. I'm also going to spin the wheel. So let me share my screen real quick of the spin the wheel. I have all of our names up here. We're going to do obviously first, second, third pick. And we're going to do it in a snake draft. So first spin. Let's see who gets the first pick.
No!
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we got Austin going first. All right, we're going to see who gets second and third here. Ah, yes, sir. All right. So we got myself second, and then Nebby, you got third, so you get the snake. Austin, you got the first pick. You know the rules, so let's get to it.
Number 30, Steph Curry. Easy
All
pick.
right.
Easy pick.
Steph Curry. Let's go. And then also, I said that we were going to have 30 seconds to make these picks. So let's just keep that in mind as well. So if you guys want to, count in your heads while we're making these picks. But for my second pick, I'm going to make the pick of James Harden. I'm gonna take prime James Harden. This is all players in their prime, by the way, not like when Kevin Durant played with them. But yes, so I got James Harden with my first pick.
Okay, that was gonna be my next question. If we get them all in their prime.
Prime.
Yeah.
So if we get them all in their prime, I'm gonna take Boogie Cousins.
Ooh, Boogie's a good pick. I forgot about Boogie.
I was gonna pick
I
Boogie.
think
He's
I
on
might
my
have
board.
scrolled.
He's on my board for sure.
And Nebby, you got a second pick.
Russell Westbrook.
All right, someone start
Bring the
counting down for me.
connection back.
Someone start counting down for me.
14, 13,
All right, I got some time. I'm good. I'm looking through the list.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
You know, let me get
1.
let me get Kyrie.
0. I said no pick. Not play.
Let me get Kyrie.
He takes Kyrie at his second pick. So he's off the list. He's off the list. He's off the list. I already got a point guard. All right, I'm going my number 2 pick. I'm taking
15, 14.
Devin Booker with my shooting guard.
Oh, now back to Neb. Palmer going.
Wait, isn't
Right.
it you?
Oh, wait, no. Is it? Wait, no. I just went and went Austin as you, and then you. Wait, does Nebby pick 2 again? Is that
No,
right?
Austin should pick
No,
2, right?
Oh,
Oh yeah,
and
Austin
then
picks
you.
2. Yeah, and then back to me, and then back to that.
damn. So all right, I got D Book. I already got KD at my 3. For my 4 spot, I'm gonna take a prime Blake Griffin.
Blake's a good one. That's a good pick.
All right, so let me get. Somebody got my timer going, right?
I'm looking at the recording screen. I'm just taking it from there.
Okay. All right. In that case, you know what? Let me get another shooter. I'm gonna take Klay Thompson.
Clay Thompson.
Damn it.
Klay. I'm gonna take Klay. I'm gonna put Harden at my 1, Kyrie at the 2, Klay at the 3, and now I'm gonna get 2 things. So back to Neb. Timer's rolling.
We're gonna get 2 similar players. Draymond Green. And Ben Simmons.
I had him on my list too.
And who?
Ben
and
Simmons. Even though they played like
He
2
did
games
too.
together.
That's about to be Brick
and
City
Ben.
from the say now. Draymond used to be able to shoot it.
Yeah, we taking game 7 Draymond. Game 7 20. I want specifically game 7 2016 Draymond.
Got you. All right, someone got
Well,
my
that's your
timer on.
5
It's like to
there,
me,
right?
right? Someone got my timer wrong because I'm looking through the list.
I got you here. Yeah. You're 5 seconds in.
Let me get a prime blocker. Let me get a prime Serge blocker out here.
Surge. So there's Jared's top 5 there. So I'm the only.
So I got one more pick.
I got one more, right? Or we all do.
I think we all
Was
did.
KD on this team?
I was thinking KD was the 5th of the top 5.
Well, I don't know. I honestly didn't think that.
That was how I was taking it. Yeah, I didn't even have. I mean, so
I thought
KD's
it
not
was
in this. Are we?
Yeah, I
KD.
thought he was.
I had KD as my shooting guard already. That's why I didn't. I mean, my small forward.
Honestly,
That's why
I don't
didn't
know.
keep
I
the
just
small
kind of
forward.
thought about it drafting teammates of Kevin Durant and didn't like add Kevin Durant. So I don't know.
So we got 2 more. Oh, we got. Yeah,
I
got
don't
2
know.
more.
It depends. If y'all want to do it, I have KD at my forward end and I'm straight.
I mean, yeah, we all just get KD. Yeah,
All right, that's
send
cool.
that. Yeah.
So I got
Send
one
that.
more pick
Send
then.
that.
Yeah.
And that.
I gotta say, you know, I got the most well-rounded roster around these parts. Got some chemistry going on. For my last pick, my center is gonna be DeAndre Jordan,
That was what I was trying to
Lob City.
Lob City. So that's everybody
right.
got their 5 now, right?
Yeah, so I got now I'm putting Harden at the 1. I'm putting Kyrie at the 2, Klay at the 3, KD's at the 4, and then Serge Ibaka at
5.
the 5.
That's solid. What about you, Nez? What's your lineup looking like?
Russell Westbrook. This is a non-shooting lineup. Russell Westbrook,
Yeah, I'm about
Ben
to say, your
Simmons,
lineup is break.
KD, James Harden, or not James Harden, KD, Boogie. Yeah,
And Ben and Draymond.
yeah. And we got. Well,
Oof.
Boogie's a splash cousin, so you feel
That,
me?
that lineup looking rough.
Hey, that's a big
All I
body.
know
That's
is,
a big body
honestly,
defensive lineup. We gonna grind it
Hey.
out.
7 games. All I know is my squad's winning 7 games.
All I know is my squad's winning 7 games because let me get to it. For my starting point guard, Steph Curry. For my shooting guard, Devin Booker.
Locked.
For my
Locked.
3, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, get him out of here.
For my 4, Blake Griffin. And for my 5, DeAndre Jordan.
Oh, we eating. We cooking that team. Boogie feasting down there.
Yeah, you're gonna
Nah,
have.
it's gonna. I think we
Boogie
all got
better
pretty
be.
good lineups.
Yeah, now we.
I think we all
solid.
got pretty good lineups though. Pretty
Just-
solid.
just-
Some
you
are
know,
just better than others.
Just
you
for
know.
the sake of argument, though, everybody watching right now, let us know who do you think's got the best team on this list right now. Whose top 5 is coming out on top?
We already know that. Come on, son. All right, so let's move on to our second part of Keep It Short. So we're gonna move on to One's Gotta Go. Now, first one coming up, you're gonna see here on screen. We have One's Gotta Go between Ja Morant, De'Aaron Fox, Trae Young, and Jalen Brunson. So we're gonna start off with Neb. Who's leaving for you?
Man, it's so tough. I have to go with De'Aaron Fox though.
Oh, De'Aaron. Okay.
Hmm.
Austin, who do you got?
My pick was Lollipop Head Trae Young.
Trey?
Lollipop.
Trae Young.
I mean, I picked Ja Morant.
Oh,
We all picked a different player.
No.
Yeah.
I'm keeping Ja. Now, for me, I think I might be moving off De'Aaron Fox as well. I think I like Brunson maybe a little more, but I don't know. It's very, very close. But I'll move off De'Aaron. So that would be my pick.
Still all picked a different player.
Nah, Ned picked
Let me-
De'Aaron, right? One's gotta
Yeah.
go.
Dev did pick De'Aaron.
Yeah.
Right.
hey, look, if any of y'all are watching this, look, De'Aaron, I don't look. Come to the Sixers. Come to the Sixers.
I just want to ask real quick, being that it was very quick, with him being number 4, what's your top 3? What order would you put them in?
All right,
Ja's gonna be my
me
one.
personally. Yeah, I'm gonna put Ja 1 too. You can go ahead with yours first, Neb, if you want,
Ja's gonna be my 1, and Trey's gonna be my 2.
and then
So
Brunson.
you got Jalen, Jalen Brunson at 3.
Jalen Brunson
Fair.
is at 3.
I think I'm in the same agreement. I think I'm the same order. But Austin, you had Trey last out of this bunch.
I did have Trae last. I have a similar list where I got Ja 1, De'Aaron 2, and Jalen Brunson 3. I just really like Jalen Brunson's leadership. He's not a locker room problem like Trae, so I gotta push him over Trae.
Trey's
The
a
other
locker
two,
room
I definitely-
problem now?
Trae, yeah, bro. According to reporting, Trae has been probably one of the big issues with the issues that got going on in Atlanta.
Well, remember what John Collins said the other week? He said it's glad he's happy to be around
No
people who
ego.
share the ball.
Yeah.
But I don't think Trey's the issue. I think it might be DeJounte. I think that might be the
I
issue
think it
in
was
Atlanta.
cool until DeJounte came.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it was cool until before that.
True,
Now
although I
it's
do feel like there were rumblings before DeJounte came of like some.
all I know
noise
is they had an
Trae
Eastern
not gonna
Conference
fall,
Finals
but-
trip with Trey when that was never
Yeah.
supposed to happen, and then also was it just last year they not almost beat the Celtics, but like it was good competition.
Mhm.
But
That's
let's
fair.
move on to our second part. Let's move on to the second part. We got One's Gotta Go between Tyrese Maxey, Tyler Hero, Desmond Bane, and Anthony Simons. Another tough one, but Austin, who are you picking? Let's start off with Austin this time.
For me, I got to choose Anthony Simons to take off of this list.
Ooh.
I feel like you guys aren't going to agree, and I feel like there's a name
I'm not.
that you guys might take off
Yeah.
instead of him.
Yeah.
But just for me personally, I know Anthony Simmons. I'm taking Desmond Bane over him. I'm taking Tyrese Maxey over him. It's really between him and Tyler Hero. I'm not even gonna really put up much of a discussion. It's Tyler Hero. Come on, that's Tyler. No, but I do think that I think Tyler's just got the better shooting touch. Is what it comes down to me.
Really?
Anthony is a better athlete, but Tyler's got the better shooting touch.
Oh, no, Anthony Simons be looking like Dame 2.0 to me sometimes. But anyways, my pick is indeed Tyler Hero's got to go. And not saying that Tyler Hero is, not a great player. Obviously, one just has to go in this case. Out of everybody, I think it's going to be Tyler Hero here. Nebula, who do you have?
I don't think it's going to be Tyler Hero. I know it's Tyler Hero. Get him out of there, man.
So what's your order, though? Let's do the same thing. What's your order 1 through 4?
Okay. I'll put Desmond Bane at 3.
So Tyler 4, Desmond Bane 3.
Yeah.
So that's between Maxey and Simons.
Yeah. I think Maxey's better now, but I think Simons will probably have an explosion season. I don't know. I can see. Actually, no, because I put Maxi most improved. So yeah, I'd have to go Maxi 1 and then Simons 2.
Also, what about yourself? I'm curious to see where you have Hero in comparison to us.
I mean, I got Hero in the 3 spot because it was between him and Anfarni as my 3-4. I got Tyrese 1, Desmond 2, Tyler 3, Anfarni Simmons at number 4.
All right, yeah, I think I'm gonna have Tyrese 1, Bane 2, Anthony 3, but that's subject to change, and then Tyler 4.
Tyler 4.
That's gonna be mine.
Fair enough.
All right, bet. Let's move on to our last one of One's Gotta Go. We got Shy, Donovan Mitchell, Jamal Murray, and Tyrese Halliburton. Who are we moving off of?
Who's starting up here?
All right, I can start this one. I'm gonna have to take Tyrese out of there. Tyrese has to go. And if I'm putting it in order, I'm gonna go Donovan Mitchell, Jamal Murray, Shy, Tyrese.
I will. I'll jump in here as well. Same for me. I got to take off Tyrese Halliburton just because one guy is in best player in the league conversation, kind of. So he's not in the conversation. And then Donovan Mitchell and Jamal Murray just got it done in the playoffs. So yeah, I got to take
Donovan Mitchell got it done in the playoffs.
As far as being able to have big playoff performances, yes.
Oh, I mean, yeah, in his past, but he was kind of buns this year.
I mean, not last year, but I'm just saying as far as he's got that
I feel you.
Experience. And
I feel you. So wait, what was your order?
For me, I didn't put him in order yet, but my order would be Shy number 1, Donovan 2. I don't know. I got Donovan, Jamal Murray kind of side by side right now. It's really like 2A, 2B for me, and then Tyrese at number 4. I can't really decide who I want over Jamal.
Yeah, I got Tyrese coming off as well. I think for my order, it's tough because like Shy has been in those talks. He was first team All NBA, but you talk about the playoff experiences with Jamal and Donovan Mitchell. We have not seen that yet from Shy, but what we have seen from him over the last year and some change was a very up and coming talented player. Obviously, he just made first team All NBA, but it's so tough because I really don't know who I want to rank at 1. I don't. But I guess for time purposes, I'm just gonna give me Shy at 1. I'm projecting a little bit, but give me Shy at 1, and then I'm gonna take Mitchell 2, Jamal 3, Tyrese 4. And I think Jamal obviously has the case over Mitchell, but I don't know. I like to see Murray have a more dominant regular season. I know what he does in the playoffs, and that's why it's so hard to rank him. We've seen twice now him just explode in the playoffs, but I really would like to see just a really dominant regular season, and then of course continue that on to the playoffs too.
Hey, like with Jimmy.
I know. Like with Jimmy.
Jimmy gets
but that's
up
why
there.
I think Jimmy could be ranked higher though, easily too. Because a lot of people still keep him out. I think if he was playing Jimmy Butler playoff basketball in the regular season, and then continue that on, there'd be no discussion about him being a top 7 player in the NBA right? To be honest, top 7, 8. So, but yeah, that's gonna be my take. Unless we have anything else to discuss here, we can move on to our last part of Keep It Short. All right, let's go on to number 3, which is create an all-time NBA team, starting 5, using only players who spent their entire career with one team. All right, so we have another draft board available for the 3 of us. It's going to be on that same doc. You said you're going to be number 1?
I need number 1.
Oh yeah, we all need number 1. All right, so we're gonna spin the wheel again. I'm going to present this real quick. Share screen. I'm going to spin the wheel. This is going to determine who gets the number 1 pick. And this is a crucial number 1 pick. All right, here we go. Come on. Oh my God.
What is this? Yeah, this is rigged.
This is crazy. This is crazy. All right.
I'm actually torn. I'm actually very torn. I'm not going to lie. I'm very torn right now.
Hey,
I'm very torn.
You leave him on the board then.
Udonis has them. He wants to take Udonis Haslam.
All right, we have to spin again. That ain't
all right, I'll take the second pick as well.
One more time. Or should be
this is me again.
This is because there's only 3. Nah, bro, this is crazy.
I already won the draft. I got the first 3 picks.
You got the first 3 picks.
All right, so same thing as before, same exact one. Let's get back to it. So here's the draft board. Right. We're gonna get 30 seconds on the clock, starting with Austin, and your timer. I've got it going right now, so you started. Who's your first pick?
Man, my first pick, Kobe Bryant.
Get out of
All
here.
right. Yeah. Seems to be the obvious first pick. He takes Kobe with his first pick. So I'm gonna start the timer for myself. Here we go. My first pick. Let me get Timmy D. Take Tim Duncan. Nebu, your timer has started.
So we're not taking players who are
The
currently
only
playing,
players who've
right?
retired, like officially retired on playing for one team.
Oh,
Okay,
so then
so
my
I'm gonna take Magic and David Robinson.
That's tough. All right, that is tough. All right, so timer back on me. Let me get Larry. Let me take Larry Bird.
Damn, that was gonna be my pick.
Let me get Larry Bird. All right, timer has started for you, Austin.
I mean, whatever, dude. My point guard's gonna be Magic Johnson. Whatever. I'll be whatever.
No, I
Magic
picked him. That's my point guard.
No, I was about to say, Nebu
Hey,
picked him.
nah,
that
you
was
ain't
your
gonna
He
pick
trying
him.
to cheat.
Yeah, what's your
You
point?
ain't
Wait,
gonna
so
pick
Yo,
him.
15
who was your
seconds,
other pick
15
then?
seconds.
David Robinson.
You got 10
David
seconds.
and
10
Magic.
seconds.
I mean,
10
all
seconds
right,
left.
whatever. Another legendary point guard, Isaiah Thomas.
All right, he got IT. So you pick again, actually. So timer's on.
Oh, two people? All right, another 30
Did you
seconds. Another
do
30
mistake?
seconds on the clock. There's some good names here. I already got a point guard. I already got a shooting guard. I guess I gotta go for 3. You guys already took the good ones I wanted, so I'm gonna go with another good one in Dirk Nowitzki.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I got Dirk. All right, timer's on for me. So I got Duncan, Larry Bird. Who do we got from a point guard standpoint? Let me get Stockton. We'll take John. Let me get my point guard to get going. So all right, Nebu, your timer's on.
Let me get the doc.
Dr.
Yeah,
J.
he was on my list too.
Dr. J.
Damn, Torn, who do I want
You're
here?
picking again, man. You're picking
Okay,
again.
for my next pick, I'll go with James Worthy.
I like
Bring
that
the
too.
connection
James-
back.
James Worthy. All right, so back to me. Timer's on. So I got Stockton at my 1 so far. I got Larry at the 3. I got Duncan at the 4 or 5. So I guess, damn, let me get Jerry West. Let me take Jerry West at the 2. All right.
Jerry West at the 2.
Yeah, let me get Jerry West at the 2. Austin, you're live. Timer's on.
Timer's on. Do I want a small forward or do I want a center? I guess for my number 3, my small
5
forward
seconds.
position. So I'll go Elgin
2,
Baylor.
1. Elgin Baylor. All right.
Elgin
We're
Baylor.
back
at the
on
3.
to me. Oh, wait, no, you get one more pick, right?
Oh,
Or Snake.
wait.
Yeah.
Hold up. I picked Belgian Baylor.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Ooh. You
Damn,
might have
bro.
to just get a pick at default. Then no, you might have to pick for you. You like, gotta give you.
I mean,
Jack
I
Twyman.
know.
Oh, wait,
who my-
no.
I know who my last
I'm
pick
sorry.
was.
No. I'm sorry. I mixed
You didn't.
up.
You picked
James
James Worthy. Yeah, you didn't pick Baylor.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, no.
Okay. I'm about to say. I feel like I didn't remember Baylor being picked yet. All right. So let's just get everybody's picks real quick, like understood. Because I have Stockton. I have Jerry West at my 2. I have Larry Bird at my 3. I have Tim Duncan at my 4, and then I still need a center, just so everybody has that understood. And then Austin, you're picking again, right?
Am I going again?
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Yeah, you're going again.
Well,
All right, so
for my
timer's
last
on. Timer's
pick,
on.
I mean, if you guys really want me to win the draft, I'll go ahead and I'll pick Bill Russell as my center.
Oh my god, bro, that was literally my center. No way. Oh my god, dude. Now my center's about to be some cheese. Oh wait, nah. I'm cool. All right, so wait, yeah, your timer's done. Start of mine. Let me get. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna put Timmy's going to my 5. I'm gonna take Kevin McHale at my 4, and that's what we rolling with. That's my 5.
We gonna take
And
the
then,
cutthroat killer, Reggie Miller.
Yeah, he was on the board. I contemplated him. I know what you got. One more pick too, right? Then.
No, that leaves my 5 is Magic, Reggie, James Worthy, Dr. J, and David Robinson.
Word. All right. So then my 5 is Stockton, Jerry West, Larry Bird. Who the hell did I pick at 4?
Duncan Robinson.
Oh, no, Kevin McHale.
Duncan Robinson.
I'm looking
Kevin
at David
McHale
Robinson
and
as I was
Duncan.
saying Duncan.
Oh yeah. So got Kevin McHale and then David Robinson.
Why can't I remember who my other pick was? I got Kobe was my first pick. Isaiah was my second pick. Elgin Baylor was my third pick. Bill Russell was my center. But why can't I remember who my other pick was?
Yeah,
Didn't say Dirk. Dirk was my last pick, right?
All right. So
So
you
that
guys
would
be the judge on who wins. Again, my team will be victorious again, but we'll let everyone else judge that. But that is going to be the conclusion of episode 2 for the Hoopaholics podcast. It's been a nice NBA season preview. I love the segments. If you guys have any other topics you'd like to hear us discuss, drop them down in the comments. Also, let us know who you thought won these Keep It Short games. So if anybody has anything else to say, go ahead and say it.
No, I don't think so.
I don't have anything.
I think I definitely enjoyed these
so-
topics this week. They're a
Sure.
little spicy.
All right, let's get it. So until next week, peace out,
Let 'em
everybody.
know.
Much love. Been
It's
real.
been real.